Welcome to County Report this week. I'm Lorna Vigili, and thank you for watching. Coming up in the next half hour, City of Rockville leaders mobilized to help displaced families after a fire ravaged their homes. Plus, this is Black History Month, and restoration of a local cemetery focuses in keeping history alive. And later, thinking about adopting a pet? Hurry up, adoption fees will be waived for a period of 2 weeks. But first, the Safe Passage Center opened in Rockville recently. It is a family-friendly and safe access site for families in Montgomery County with a Montgomery County court order. The goal of the center is to enable children to remain close to both parents regardless of a family situation or parental conflict.
We know that the community has been talking for many years about the need for a supervised visitation and monitored exchange program, and it allows families to ensure that the non-custodial or the visiting parent is able to maintain a relationship with their child, but the custodial, the residential parent, knows that it's happening in a safe and structured environment.
Again, we have larger rooms for larger families.
Larger rooms for larger families. Can I see one of those?
Yes.
And that there is a safe place where their families can thrive, where the court order can be adhered to without any risk. When you think about what it must be like today, of course the center opens today, but prior to the center, to have women feeling they must fulfill their legal obligation and putting themselves at physical risk in order to do it. I'm so proud that we were able to get this done. It's one of the things, honestly, of my years in service on the county council that I am just the most delighted about, that we were able to make this happen. And Lori Duker and Mary Silva are extraordinary advocates who have taken on this task of trying to make our court system more humane so that no one is ever a victim twice. So this is an example of government that works. It's an example of helping those who most need a government on their side, and I'm just so proud and happy to be here today.
You really should be proud of this.
She was singing
So should you. I have been singing your praises all afternoon. Came to the county council, and with the terrific leadership of the Health and Human Services Chair, George Leventhal, and the Public Safety Committee Chair, Mark Elrich. For me today is also about Gail Pumphrey and her children. Gail begged a judge to give her supervised visits or at least monitored exchange. She was denied both. But she agreed once to exchange the children in a park. And in Unity Park in Damascus, Gail and her beautiful children were killed by her ex-husband, the father of those children. So we're here today to make sure that never happens again, that what happened to Gail and her children and has happened to numerous other Montgomery County children never happens again. And that's what this center can do: diffuse family tensions, prevent violence, give victims and their families, tell everyone you know about this beautiful Safe Passage Center. You could save a life.
The Montgomery County Board of Education recently appeared before the Council's Education Committee to outline their $1.83 billion proposal for the Capital Improvements Project. Crystal Park has more.
The Montgomery County Board of Education appeared before the Council's Education Committee to outline their $1.83 billion proposal for the Capital Improvements Program, otherwise known as CIP. The $86.6 million, or 5% increase from the FY 17 to 22 amended CIP, mainly addresses growing enrollment numbers.
I think when people see these numbers that they're a bit startled, but we have 205 school buildings and a lot of needs, so it doesn't take much to get to that amount.
The CIP proposal extends to fiscal year 2024. The Education Board estimates by that year there will be an additional approximately 9,000 students in the system. In order to accommodate the growth, the board has proposed several solutions, including the creation of a new high school in Gaithersburg, a new elementary school in Clarksburg, and even possibly implementing boundary changes.
A lot of people think, well, okay, $1.83 billion, we'll get rid of the deficit. The problem is that's today's moment. Going forward into the next 6 years, we're projecting another 10,000 more students. Even when we build all that $1.83 billion worth of capital program, it's really addressing the backlog of the 11,000 seats that we currently have.
Because of budget constraints, council staff is unlikely to recommend granting the board's full asking amount. Instead, it will recommend MCPS review its proposal and develop a revised expenditure scenario. According to Montgomery County Public Schools, over the last 12 years, the state has funded, on average, just under 17% of their annual capital budget. By contrast, the county has provided, on average, 83%. Education Chair Councilmember Craig Rice says the county simply cannot meet the growing demands of our education budget alone.
What's happening is that the state is asking us to actually balance that growth on solely Montgomery County taxpayers. That's not how the system was developed. It was developed in a system such that there would be a split, understanding that the state has more resources and more ability to be able to fund school construction, and so we want to see the state leverage its muscle where it truly needs to be in terms of supporting those growing school systems.
The entire capital and operating budget will be voted on in May. For County Report This Week, I'm Crystal Park.
Dozens of families are displaced after the 3-alarm apartment fire in Rockville. Rockville 11's Kathy Dantzler tells us how you can help these families in their time of need.
We begin with a call for donations to help Rockville residents affected by a recent 3-alarm fire. On Friday afternoon, February 2nd, fire broke out at Fireside Park Apartments in the 700 block of Monroe Street. More than 100 firefighters fought the fire in freezing temperatures and high winds. Once the fire was out, 33 families' lives would change forever. Those families lost their homes and everything in them. But you can bring hope to these families and other families in need by donating bedding, small household items, and furniture, or even volunteering your time through these organizations. You can volunteer to help distribute and organize donations with Rockville Housing Enterprises. Contact Tasha Dyson at 301-424-6265 extension 107 for more information. And Interfaith Works is also collecting clothing and small household items. Just drop off your donations at the Interfaith Works Clothing Center at 751 Twin Brook Parkway. For additional information, contact Rachel Sanborn at 240-641-6305. You can also email her. That email address is right there on your screen. And A Wider Circle is accepting furniture and household goods. You can drop those donations off at 9159 Brookville Road in Silver Spring. You can also call 301-608-3504 to find out more ways to help. And to keep up on the latest information about how to help our neighbors in need, check out our online newsletter at rockvillereports.com.
Coming up on County Report this week, the county's housing department is conducting a grassroots campaign to let renters know about their rights. And do you know an outstanding community volunteer? Well, it's time to nominate those who excel helping others. We'll tell you how. Those stories when we come back.
Did you know there are more than 10,000 county government phone numbers? But there's only one number you need to remember for non-emergency calls, 311. MC 311 is Montgomery County government's online telephone information system. Need information? Have a problem or complaint? Trying to locate a county government facility? Call 311. The call center is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. The website is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
In Montgomery County, we have a goal to reduce waste and recycle 70% of all waste by 2020. By recycling and reducing waste, we save natural resources and make our community even better. So recycle at home, work, school, everywhere, and keep recycling going. For more information, call the Montgomery County, Maryland Division of Solid Waste Services at 311 or visit montgomerycountymd.gov/recycling.
Keep it going. Recycle more now.
Welcome back to County Report This Week. I'm Lorna Virgili. The county's Department of Housing and Community Affairs launched an informational campaign letting county residents know about protections and responsibilities under the landlord-tenant law. DHCA Director Clarence Nuggs is here in the studio to give us an update on how the community outreach is going. So Director Nuggs, how is that outreach going?
The outreach is going just great, Lorna. We've been able to get information out to people in various forms. We've been using, a lot of your viewers may have seen our bus ads on the backs of a number of buses. I think there are about 60 buses in the county that have our Renters Have Rights posters on them. We also have those posters in bus shelters. We've also reached out to properties, rental properties across the county, and put posters there, thousands of those posters, as well as flyers that we've distributed out at community associations, recreation centers, a number of different places. We have tens of thousands of flyers that we've gotten out to people. We want to put those in their hands. And now we're in the process of distributing door hangers, which are being put in the multifamily properties right on the doors that say Renters Have Rights, call 311 for more information.
And what is the most important message that it's been sent out to the community, especially obviously the renters?
The key that we have here is that we want to let renters know that they do have rights. We want them to know the law, know what their rights and responsibilities are. I'd like to see them organize with other tenants in their complexes, develop a voice for themselves, establish open lines of communications with their property owner, and really use that to improve the quality of life in their development. And if they have difficulties with that, we want them to know that there are resources at the county level that support them. We provide some community advocacy resources with a number of groups around the county that help them organize. But if they're unable to reach, they have a conflict with their individual tenants have a conflict with their landlord about their lease, or they have concerns about the condition of the property, they can call 311 and get assistance through our landlord and tenant affairs department or through our code enforcement, housing code enforcement department.
Thank you, Director Nuggs, for joining us today. And renters can report any violations anonymously by calling 311. It takes a special person to give off their time to help others. So if you know of a volunteer in the county that's doing just that, here's a way for them to be recognized. The Montgomery County Volunteer Center is now accepting nominations. These nominations are for the Neil Potter Path of Achievement Awards and the Montgomery Serves Awards. The awards honor outstanding community leaders and volunteers. Executive Leggett encourages residents to submit nominations of individuals, businesses, and community groups. The form can be found at montgomeryserves.org. Don't delay it because the deadline is Friday, February 23rd by 5 p.m. The ceremony will take place on Monday, April 23rd at Imagination Stage in Bethesda. The finalists of one of the most exciting competitions at Montgomery College have been chosen. Danielle Stetsky reports.
7 teams made to the final round of the Raptor Tank Business Pitch competition.
It was great to meet the finalists today. We got a variety of different students in our program this year. We have people from different majors, business majors, computer science majors, so it was great to see that kind of diversity in our different contestants this year.
After a quick meet and greet in the classroom, hosts and finalists headed to the TV studio for a session of photos. The pictures will be used to promote the contestants and their businesses on Montgomery College's social media accounts.
I'm excited. I didn't realize it'd be all of this. So I think when I realized that we'll be doing photo shoots and things will be on MCTV and 500 people, made me a little bit more nervous.
From February to the end of March, the finalists will participate in a series of workshops on business concept development, financial projections, marketing, and presentation skills.
We're conducting a total of 7 workshops. It's every single week on Wednesdays, and they must attend that workshop.
I'm really looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to the marketing workshop because I think I've got the idea, but now the trick is actually figuring out the market and the different ways to, I guess, sell the product and make it something that people want.
Mark your calendars. The Raptor Tank Business Pitch Competition will be held on April 11 at the Theater Arts Building, Montgomery College, Rockville campus. The competition starts at 4 p.m.
To be honest, I'm a bit nervous, not a huge fan of being on stage in front of many people. However, I'm very excited.
A total of $5,000 in prizes will be awarded, and the winner takes home $2,500.
I think starting an apron line is expensive. Finding materials and manufacturing and all of those parts, those are the expensive parts. So the $2,500 is certainly a good kind of place to add additional to what I'm already investing myself.
If on April 11 you can't come to the Rockville campus, you can watch the competition on Montgomery College's Facebook page. For County Report this week, in Rockville, I'm Danielle Stesky.
Coming up on County Report this week, this is Black History Month, and restoration of a local cemetery brings a community together. And Rosa Parks Middle School receives a one-of-a-kind piece in remembrance of the Civil Rights Movement. Stay with us. County Report this week. We'll be right back.
It's Social Work Month. Social workers for generations have been leaders, advocates, and champions, making our nation a better place to live. Americans gained a minimum wage, Social Security, unemployment insurance, and voting rights thanks to social workers. And social workers continue to push for equal rights and good health care and mental health care for all. Visit socialworkmonth.org to learn more about the positive contributions of social workers and how you can celebrate Social Work Month.
Parks, it's time to play tag.
Oh, I'm on base.
What's base?
This.
Playgrounds are awesome, but make sure you remember to take a ride aboard a miniature train.
Do you think they'll let me drive? I mean conduct.
Bring a picnic lunch and enjoy a meal outdoors. And what better way to end your day than a ride on a classic carousel?
Dad wins the Triple Crown!
Montgomery Parks, it's all here.
Welcome back to County Report this week. I'm Lorna Virgili. February is Black History Month. In Rockville, keeping the African American history alive is a community effort. Let's take a look at the story of the restoration of the Hayti Cemetery from Rockville 11.
Rockville celebrates Black History Month with the story of a community coming together to help preserve a part of Rockville's African American history. Over 70 volunteers, most of them with Peerless Rockville, and one of them a Boy Scout working toward becoming an Eagle Scout. Rockville 11's Craig Buchanan has his story of how one day of community service began his passionate journey, not only to become an Eagle Scout, but to help restore a part of Rockville's African American history.
This is African American historic cemetery that's been in my family since the 1880s, and we want to preserve this.
Hayti Cemetery is a cemetery for freed black slaves. Right now, there are about 30 grave markers, with many graves still unmarked.
Through history, the blacks didn't have nowhere to bury their families, so we wanted an area, where we could bury our own.
For years, the Crutchfields have tried to preserve this historic site. Their family taking on the responsibility of keeping the grounds and the remains of their loved ones at peace. But over time, it became more than the Crutchfields could handle. Luckily, an Eagle Scout candidate, Aaron Mazariegos, read about the cemetery and knew that he could make a difference and help give this spot of Black history in Rockville the much-needed TLC it deserves and history demands.
We just found the cemetery. It was sort of in shambles. Some of the gravestones have been knocked over. There was lots of overgrown areas.
So Aaron made the bold decision for his Eagle Scout service project to help restore Hayti Cemetery to a more respectable final resting place.
Mr. Crutchfield was very grateful that I wanted to have my Eagle Scout project here.
This really is a true blessing for us and will help us to get to that end goal of preserving this for future generations.
One teenager's ambition multiplied across volunteers, clearing debris and restoring the property.
We're going to be installing a bench and a sign to memorialize the graves that have been knocked over and the bodies that have been lost over history and give them their rightful place in history.
And to bring things full circle, Mr. Henry Crutchfield was a scoutmaster for a Rockville Boy Scout troop. So it's fitting to watch this Boy Scout mount the cemetery's first sign.
I see community service as a way to basically repay what this world has given me. This is the world that we live in. You know, we have to treat it with the respect that it deserves.
One day I hope to be buried here. My kids hope to be buried here.
What was once a field of broken graves and unkept grounds, Hayti Cemetery is now a proud historic site in Rockville.
In recognition of Black History Month, one Montgomery County school received a special gift. Board of Education member Jeanette Dixon visited Rosa Parks Middle School to present the school principal a first printing of the U.S. Postal Service stamp with Rosa Parks.
And so today it's an honor to be able to present this beautiful first day cover to your great principal. And so Jewel, this is the first day cover, and I would like to present that to you for all of the students at Rosa Parks, and hopefully they will always remember her and her quiet dignity, and that an ordinary person can do extraordinary things. There you go.
Mrs. Dixon, this is beautiful, and we truly thank you for this. This is awesome, and we will place this in our display case as a reminder of who Rosa Parks is and why it's important to embody all of the great qualities that she possessed.
African American History Month is an important time to celebrate the contributions of African Americans to America, but the African American story is really an American story. And so I think we should know the history of African Americans in our country and celebrate it not just 1 month a year, but every month. She really was a very simple person, ordinary. She was a seamstress, and I think it took a lot of courage and integrity to say, no, I'm not going to get up and give up my seat because of the color of my skin. So she's one of my heroines, and as I said, I'm very pleased to be able to donate it to Jewel and the school, and hopefully it will be here as long as Rosa Parks Middle School is in Montgomery County.
Rosa Parks is looked at as an American hero, someone who was a trailblazer, someone who made it possible for so many to go above and beyond and reach for the stars.
This may be the ultimate history tour about the civil rights movement. It's a bus tour that retraces the steps of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and other civil rights heroes. The Montgomery County Office of Human Rights is hosting a civil rights educational freedom experience. The bus tour takes place from April 7th through the 15th. The cost of the trip and other information can be found on the website at montgomerycountymd.gov/human rights. Coming up on County Report this week, 53 artists transform wood into pieces of art. You cannot miss this exhibit at the Black Rock Center for the Arts. And fees are waived in pet adoptions. We'll tell you when and where. Stay tuned, we'll be right back.
Biology is full of statistics, like what percentage of people who get the flu shot still get the flu? Or how can statistics help minimize recovery time from football injuries? And can statistics help political leaders improve healthcare? These are just some of the kinds of projects being worked on in Biostatistics, a 200-level course now offered at MC. Students use R programming language to look at the data and study how it relates to the environment. The numbers really do add up. Learn more at montgomerycollege.edu and search Biostatistics.
Planning to renovate your home?
Want to live in it longer? Then you don't want to miss the 2018 Design for Life Showcase. This is the event to hear from building professionals who specialize in accessible and universal design. Plus, you'll learn how to benefit from the Montgomery County Design for Life property tax credit. The goal is to create more homes that welcome people of all ages and stages of life. This year's showcase is set for May 5th at the Silver Spring Civic Building. Find out more by visiting the Design for Life website. Welcome back to County Report This Week. I'm Lorna Vigili. If you have an interest in restoring and renewing urban landscapes, then we have an event for you. It's the annual Green Matters Symposium. It's sponsored by Brookside Gardens, and it takes place on February 23rd from 8:30 a.m. until 4 p.m. It'll be held at the Silver Spring Civic Building. There will be speakers and experts on hand to talk about landscape design and gardening techniques that can help restore our ecosystems. But that's only part of what's on tap. To get the full rundown, go to brooksidegardens.org. It costs $99 to attend. You can register at activemontgomery.org. There's just a few weeks left to witness the work of 53 contemporary artists and fine craft artisans who are featured in Black Rock Center for the Arts' newest exhibit titled Handcrafted Fiber Art and Turned Wood. The exhibit, located in the center's K Gallery, is the first regional juried exhibition that features turned wood, according to Ann Burton, gallery director for the Black Rock Center for the Arts.
We were hoping to find a way to include other fine craft media, and this is the first time we've been able to do that. We've included the turned wood pieces in addition to the fiber art pieces combined in one exhibit. So in the center of the gallery, we have 38 turned wood pieces, and then on the perimeter, we have the work of 16 fiber artists. I think there are 24 pieces on display. We as a nonprofit art center, our space is what we can provide to feature the work of contemporary artists working in our community. And it's a chance for them to connect with the community, and for our visitors who come, sometimes they'll come out from DC, Virginia, a lot of times it's from Montgomery County, and it's a space where they can come for free and start to experience what people have been working on in their studios, the themes that they're concerned about, the techniques that they're working, different materials. This is unique because it's a fine craft media, which has a lot of crossover. There are artists who are working on all kinds of different media. This might just be one of the things, but many of the artists, especially with the wood turners, they probably are very focused on that one media, and it is a craft media, so sometimes that's not something that is featured in some of the contemporary art centers. So that's one reason we like to include that throughout the year.
The Montgomery County Animal Services and Adoption Center has announced that they are partnering with Friends of Montgomery County Animals to offer 2 weeks of fee-waived adoptions. FMCA will be sponsoring all adoptions until February 25th. All adoptions may take place at the county's Adoption Center or FMCA facilities. We hope you consider coming out and adopting a new family member. To see what furry friends are available for adoption, visit the website montgomerycountymd.gov/ASD. And now it's time to meet our pet of the week. This week we introduce you to Slurpee. He's a 2-year-old neuter male red American Pit Bull Terrier, full of pent-up energy. But once he's outside, he'll zoom around to his heart's content. Slurpee loves toys, treats, and just about anything else you can think of. He's funny and full of energy, and it's looking for a BFF who will take him on awesome adventures. Please call the Montgomery County Animal Services and Adoption Center at 240-773-5900 or visit Slurpee on the website at montgomerycountymd.gov/ASD. And with that, we close this edition of County Report This Week. Remember to like us on Facebook and to join us again at this time every week for a look at what's going on inside Montgomery County. I'm Lorna Virgili, and thank you for watching.